Welcome back to Arkham Horror First Edition. Let's begin. We start with Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond is right here at an intersection. He has the taxi whistle. I think we have a plan for him. He's going to go ahead and spend $1, summon the taxi, take a ride, $1, discard after one use. So boom, we're going to be using the taxi. We're discarding this item. It's gone from the game. And he's going to actually go off to the sanitarium to try and get some sanity because, yeah, he needs it. If he's going to be going through gates and fighting monsters, he's going to need sanity. He's going to spend his $1, taking the taxi, and he's going to the sanitarium, which is right here. So there's nothing blocking him. Just whoop, taxi right to the sanitarium. It's all good. Up next is Harvey Walters. Harvey's also sitting in a taxi space. He too will spend one of his $13 to begin the game, and he's going to take a taxi and he's going to go off to the library. Boom! And perhaps the hopes of gaining a spell, maybe, because he's super good at casting spells. We're going to do that. Now, I think he can cast a spell again right now. Add 2 strength points. He can't fail in casting a spell, so he might as well go ahead and do that to himself. He's going to go from 6 strength up to 7. This is going to help him if he has encounters in another world and what have you. So I think it says you can cast spells at any time. So he can only do it once per turn, but he's doing it right now. He will have an encounter though here afterwards. And now we have Carolyn Fern. Carolyn's going to roll a couple of dice and see how far she can move. And she can go 8, which is 8 enough for I wanted her to get into... Where did I want her to go? She can go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can't get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Darn it! I wanted her to get into the newspaper. She's 1 step away and she can't get there. But I guess that's all good. Alright, so everyone now is going to have an encounter, starting with Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond is sitting in the sanitarium. So let's take a look at the sanitarium. It says, charges $3 per turn. Stay 1 or more turns. Each turn, D6 sanity during step 2. Investigators without money or inadequate money pay as much as possible. Stay 1 turn, add D6 sanity points. So basically, in the sanitarium, you can spend $3, which he will do, to go ahead and try and get some sanity boosted. So we're going to cash in a 5 and grab a couple of 1s for change. Paper money. Cool. Anyway. And he's going to roll a d6. He's sitting currently at a sanity of 4, and he gets back 3. So he goes right up to maximum sanity. So he goes up to 7 sanity. That's pretty darn cool. So he's got a 6 strength right now and a 7 sanity. So next time he can start maybe popping into a gate and or taking on some monsters. I know we want him to fight monsters, but I think getting sanity back was kind of the thing to do. And now we have Harvey Walters is sitting here in the library. So let's find the library on our sheet. Alright, so we found the library right here. Be quiet. So D6. We're going to roll a D6 and we're going to see what we get. Harvey rolls a 4. He rolls a 4 at the library. Let's see what is 4. It says, commenting that you look hungry. Poor dear Abigail Foreman, the librarian takes you to lunch. Add 1 strength point or 1 sanity point, your choice. Well, he's going to take a sanity point. That's going to pump him from 6 to 7. He's at maximum sanity, maximum health. Harvey's good to go. It's a good idea that he went to the library. He's trying to look for a spell, but didn't quite get it. Carolyn Fern is in the street. She does not get an encounter. And now, after all of that has gone on, investigators. So we didn't meet any monsters. We didn't do so. Now it's the Mythos phase. A random gate appears. Roll on a gate appearance table. So yeah, the gates just keep on pumping. So we're going to take a look down here. We're going to roll some dice. Another gate's going to appear. Alright, where is it going to be this time? We're going to roll a couple dice and we get an 8, which I do believe the gate is already at location 8. Silver Twilight Lodge. Something funky's going on at the Silver Twilight Lodge. There's already a gate there. So you know what? You don't add another gate. But you do add a monster. So we're going to reach in the bag, we're going to pull out another monster, and it's going to appear on that gate. Alright, we reach into the bag of doom, and I don't know how many tokens, I think there's like 90. There's a ridiculous amount. Alright, and on that gate appears... So what do we have here? On the gate appears a flyer, flying 8. Oops. Focus. Flyer 8. The Tindalos. Oh, the Hound of Tindalos flyer. 8. Strength of 15, sanity 1 for attacks, buildings. Only magic harms it. Oh my god. That is unbelievably brutal. And it can go into buildings to attack people. Oh, wow. That's horrible. That is absolutely the worst thing to pull out, but there you have it. And now, so gate and monster, so we did that. So we only have 2 gates, so the doom didn't go up. Yay. All monsters move. All right, it's monster movement time. I'm going to zoom out. We're going to have all of our monsters moving. All right, it's monster movement time. We might as well get the flyers out of the way. So the Night Gaunt is going to be heading for Carolyn because she's in the street. It goes 6 spaces towards her. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, great. It's right outside the sanitarium. I think Joe Diamond might have to go and beat it up. So I'm just going to flip it over to his other side, and I'm going to flip them all back just so I can remember which ones moved. This flyer is also going to be going for Carol. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. Brutal. And we have the Elder thing. It moves right-handed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll flip him over. It'll just keep going to the right. The Dimensional Shambler goes right 3, 1, 2, and 3 to here. And the Gug goes 2 left-handed, and it's just 1, 2, and it's just a blocker. So we can flip all of these guys back over now, keeping their directions where we want them. The flyers, oh man, this Hound of Tindalos is not good news. This guy's not as bad. You don't take damage from him, and he throws you into a gate, which might be beneficial. Joe Diamond at least has max sanity, good strength. I think we're in good shape here. So we're going to zoom down a little bit, and that's basically the end of a turn. I'm just going to do 1 turn an episode. I know they're going to be pretty short. And once we start fighting monsters and popping through gates and doing all kinds of crazy things, the episodes will probably get a little bit longer. So we're going to zoom down. We're going to wrap up for today. Alright, so we're not doing too bad. We have the Doom track sitting at 2. Remember, we get to 13 up here, we lose the game. Get 8 gates on the board at the same time, we lose the game. So basically, we've got Harvey here. He's in the library. Did a pretty good job. He's at max sanity, max health, or max strength. So that's good. We're going to get him out doing things. We've got a flyer here heading for Carolyn. I think Joe Diamond's going to come out here and attack this. And then that flyer is going to come and attack, and the Dimensional Shambler is going to wander off somewhere else, and the other stuff is just kind of wandering around the board doing its own thing. So I think let's take one quick look at, at our characters, and then we'll wrap up for today. Alright, so our characters pumped up a little bit here, not too bad. We got 7 sanity for Joe Diamond, 6 strength. He's down a few bucks now. He still has a shotgun, bind monster, elder sign. Charity Harvey here, 7 and 7. He has +1 knowledge. He can never mess up casting spells because he has a knowledge of 5 and a +5, so 6. He can never blow a spell doing. He should probably get the shriveling from Carol and Fern. They can exchange spells and items. And Carol is still sitting at 5/5, a sneak of 1, and yeah, she's got the blue. We want to have her blow up a gate because she can just go there and blow it up with this. So maybe after she does her newspaper thing, she can head to a taxi space and take a taxi maybe for $1 and go right to the Silver Twilight Lodge and blow it up or something. Might be an idea. Alright, that's going to be it. We'll go right back to the main board and finalize our little plans for tomorrow. And yes, oh my god, yes, I rolled an 8. A 4 + 2 in Arkham equals 8. It was a 6, so we're going to take the Hound of Tindalos. He's going to come out, and he's going to come out at 6, and 6 on the chart is the graveyard. So the graveyard, okay, this is going to change things up a bit. The graveyard is there. The Hound of Tindalos shows up here, and it's a flyer. It can move 8, and it's going to go to the closest person. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to go for Carolyn Fern. So it actually encounters Carolyn Fern outside the newspaper. That's bad news. So what do we have to do? Well, the monster's going to fight you. She has to make a sanity check right now. Her sanity's 5, so she needs to roll 5 or less. She rolls a 3. She makes her sanity check, which means she only loses 1 sanity. And then there's going to be a fight happening. So we're going to have to figure that out. She's going to lose a sanity, and then she's going to have to fight it. Oh dear, she goes from sanity 5 down to a sanity 4. These monsters are pretty horrific. At least she made her roll, otherwise she would have lost a lot more. Alright, she's going to have to fight. We're going to have to look at her stuff and see what she wants to do there. Alright, she's going to fight. Well, she has to fight. And she has a fight of 4. She could sneak. She has sneak +1. She could try and sneak away from it. But I think she's going to fight. She has +4 magical enchanted knife. She's going to try her shriveling spell. So she's got 8 so far for fight. She's going to be rolling a d6. She also has holy water. Grants a +6 magical attack. Once attack for 1 turn, then you discard it. So she could chuck her holy water. She's going to try her shriveling spell first. And the way to successfully cast a spell is your knowledge. So she needs a 1, 2, 3 to cast shriveling. She blows it. She also blows a sanity doing that. So that's bad. She's going to chuck her holy water at this thing. +6 magical. So she's going to have, and we discard it. So 6, 10, 14. So by throwing her holy water on this thing, and she gets to roll a d6 as well for her fight. She gets a 4. So once again we have 6, 10, 14, and it has a strength of 15, and she rolled a 4. So she rolled 18. She actually kills the Hound of Tinderloss. See you later. And this becomes part of her pile of goods. So she lost a sanity, had to use her holy water to take that thing out. Oh boy, and well, at least we got rid of it, but now we have 3 gates on the board. Oh well, I really wish she would have passed her her check to cast her spell, but she didn't. Lost a sanity and said she may be heading off to the sanitarium soon. Okay, and I forgot, the doom is going to go up to 3 because we got another gate. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. I can't believe I rolled a 4 and 2 and said it was an 8, but it isn't. So anyway, everything's been fixed. It's all good to go. We'll see you tomorrow for the continuation, Arkham Horror 1st Edition. And of course, one more super quick little correction here at the end. If you are not able to cast the spell, you do not lose the sanity. So I had her lose a sanity for trying to cast Shriveling. You only lose the sanity if it actually works. Otherwise, you don't cast the spell, you don't lose the sanity. Alright, thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Continuation Arkham Horror 1st Edition.